Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing the full card recap, reaction breakdown to UFC, UFC Vegas 52, Lemos versus Andrade, full card recap. Again, this was actually a great card. I think I got like 7 out of 5 correct on this card, but it was a decent card, a lot of finishes, a lot of great fights. And let's start with the early prelim opener of Mike Jackson versus Dean Barry. Now, Mike Jackson gets to win, but Dean Barry was actually looking really good out there. Looking like an actual really good fighter out there. Destroying, and beating up Mike Jackson. Mike Jackson was actually looking pretty improved. I'll give him that. He was actually looking pretty good, but he just wasn't. He wasn't winning. Sorry, again, I didn't do last minute detail predictions. I can't do it for these trash cards. Sorry, I'm not doing it next week as well. Mike Jackson, Dean Barry. Yeah, Dean Barry was actually looking good. Mike Jackson was also looking good. Dean Barry was getting the better of it, though, landing big shots. I think he dropped Mike Jackson at one point. Then I think Mike Jackson landed a eye poke. Oh, well, it was an eye poke. Get back in there. Dean Barry landed an eye poke on Mike Jackson. Then he landed a groin kick. Oh well, things happen. Get back in there. Dean Barry still beating him up, and he lands a pretty bad eye poke in Mike Jackson. And it was pretty bad. It wasn't like he faked it or anything. It was understandable. It was called off. It should have been a no contest if anything. I get if you I don't get a disqualification. I get it was a bad eye poke. I saw it. It was really bad. But yeah, I think we gotta give this a no contest. I would get it disqualified. Let's just say Mike Jackson was beating up Dean Barry, but was also eye poking Dean Barry. Fair play can call it a disqualification win for. No. If Mike Jackson, let's just say Mike Jackson, let's just say Dean Barry, this was destroying him as he was, but he, I don't get it. I don't know what to say. It's you kind of should get what I'm saying, but let's just say I wanna explain this really badly. If Dean Barry, let's just say Dean Barry, let's say Dean Barry. I don't know what to say here. You get what I'm saying, though. If Dean Barry was he was eye poke, he was destroying Mike Jackson as he was, but he was the enemy in one game eye poked. I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, Dean Barry lost. That's kind of a bit of a derailment right there. Should have been no contest, but Mike Jackson gets it done. Good for him. Cut both of them probably. Dean Barry's now 4-2. Mike Jackson's 1-1-1. Good for him. Moving on up the card, Felipe Lind versus Martian Prachnio. I went with Martian Prachnio here. By the way, I picked Dean Barry to win. I on paper got that wrong, so I'll accept that as a loss. But yeah, Linds versus Prachnio. I actually don't mind this going to Linds. I hear some people are saying Prachnio won. I don't think that can go Prachnio's way. I understand round 1 was Prachnio pretty clear, landing the better shots on Felipe Lind. He got some takedowns here and there, but just wasn't enough damage. Prachnio wins round 1 pretty convincingly. That is a no argue there. Round 2 can go Lind's way. Lind was starting to take over, landing big shots on Prachnio. I think he wobbled Prachnio at one point, but Prachnio was good. Round 3, Lind was winning the round, and he was winning the round most of the round. But then Prachnio was landing some good shots here. It's not a robbery at all. It was too close to be a robbery, but you can. If it went to Prachnio, it also isn't a robbery, but I can see this one going to Lind's way. I thought Felipe Lind can win this. You look pretty decent out there. But yeah, not really the greatest performance, but he won. Moving on, I picked Prachnio. I picked Prachnio to win, but I got that wrong. Moving on up the card, Preston Parsons versus Evan Elder. Yeah, I actually didn't predict this one because I wish I could change my schedule. Oh my god, I hate how fights get canceled and then they get added on, and I don't do last minute these predictions. I can't for this. This card was really bad, so I can't do this last. I do last minute these predictions for good cards. But Preston Parsons, Evan Elder. Yeah, Elder looked tough. I actually picked Preston Parsons to win. I didn't put any proof anywhere about that, but I picked Parsons to win. When I was watching it live off camera, I picked, you know what, Parsons can maybe win this one. I picked Parsons to beat Luis Koske when they were supposed to fight, but yeah, Elder looked tough out there, man. Elder actually looked tough out there. And he looked pretty good out there. And he overall didn't look good, but he was looking tough, you know. Made a scrap here against Parsons, lost every round, got dominated. I think there was an arm triangle moment at one point where Elder survived it. Good toughness from Elder. But Parsons got the job done. Preston Parsons, really good. I think he's really good. How old is Parsons as well? Because if he's young, 26, maybe this guy can actually be something. Maybe. But I don't know. He won here against Elder. Elder should stay. They should keep him in the UFC. This guy looks like he's kind of promising. I know he got dominated here by Parsons. Not the greatest opponent in the world, but maybe he can maybe be something. How old's Elder? I want to see how much. How old is Elder? 25. This guy can actually maybe be something, but Parsons gets a job. Parsons got the job done. I didn't really predict this one, but Parsons won. Moving on up the card, Aori Quileng versus Cameron Else. I don't know if is it Arichi Lang or Aori Quileng. I don't know. I'm just gonna call him Aori Quileng. Aori Quileng. I predicted this one. He won first round KO. I predicted first round KO on the feet though, but he got it on the ground. Knocked out Cameron Else. Yeah, Cameron Else probably gonna get cut from the UFC now. Aori Quileng gets it done. Good for Quileng. I like Quileng. I really do. I really do like Quileng. Yeah, I like Aori Quileng. Wait. Yeah, I really like oh my god, I can't see it. Aori Quileng. I really like the guy. Yeah, he landed a good body shot at Cameron Else. Landed a really good body shot on Cameron Else. Cameron Else folded. Yeah, his body shots are really hard for him, man, and he eventually got on top, landed shots. Kind of the end. We had stoppage, a bit of a late stoppage, but Quileng got the job done. Good one from Aori Quileng. I picked him, and he proved me right. Moving on up the card, Tyson Pedro versus Ek Valueva. I picked Pedro here. I said he would get a knockout on the feet. I thought he was going to prove a point, and he did exactly that. And yeah, went out there, looked pretty good. He was looking good. I was worried he was going to get KO'd, because, like, he was striking so much on the feet. Landing good leg kick, that leg kick, man. That was basically the whole point, like, he's chopping that leg of Ek Valueva. Yeah, and I think now it's kind of like another cut. Like, cut Ek Valueva. We'll get to Dwight Grant in a second, but, you kind of have to cut Ek Valueva. Where is he now? You have to cut him. He beat Vinicius Mahia. He beat Vinicius Mahia. You have to cut this guy. He's not good. He lost to Pedro Nigmarianu, Prakniel, like Jordan Wright. He lost to Shea Sherman. You gotta cut this guy now. He beat Vinicius Mahia. Good job. But yeah, I think you gotta cut Ek now. I think he's like 40, if I'm not mistaken. 38. You're not gonna be anything. Say goodbye to Ek Valueva. Tyson Pedro looked good. landed a leg kick, dropped. I think he was chopping. He was just picking. He was just picking apart Ek Valueva. I know there were some fouls here and there, but it was just not much. And he landed a leg kick, dropped Ek, landed big shots, uppercuts, a shovel uppercut. I think he landed and put Ek Valueva out cold. Good performance by Tyson Pedro. Looked good. Got the job done. Moving on up the card to the headliner of the prelims, which is Sergey Kamdosko versus Dwight. I picked Kamdosko, and I actually got this one correct. I actually picked Kamdosko to win this one. Because I thought Dwight is just not that good, and he isn't. And again, I think you gotta cut Grant from the UFC now. I think that's kind of his career done. Kamdosko looked good. Looked really good. I don't think Dwight Grant has the same pops in his shots like he did before and earlier in his career. Like he landed, like I don't think he has it much anymore. Like he didn't even beat Stefan Sekulic. Like he arguably could have lost. Like ever since the when he beat Carl Pedersoli, like he knocked him out bad, out cold. But now it's kind of like split decision victory over Andrade, split decision victory over Stefan Sekulic. Almost got a split decision win against Francisco Trinaldo. Like, you know, and even against Zach Otto. I just don't think he wins it. He already lost. Am I just redoing the full cut predictions? But yeah, kind of cut Dwight Grant. Got dropped early, round 1. I think at the end of the round, he drops Kamdosko as well. I think I slightly went Dwight Grant to win round 1. It was close though. Like, it's so close. Round 2 though, Kamdosko found his time and knocked out Dwight Grant. I got the job done. Dwight Grant kind of done now. Kamdosko, 28-6-1, pretty decent record. 29 years old. Maybe you can do something with this guy, but I don't know. Dwight Grant's done. Kamdosko's good win from Kamdosko. I picked him to win, and Tyson Pedro. Moving on up the card to the main card, Marc-Andre Barriault versus Jordan Wright. I should have known this, man. Jordan Wright gets submitted by Marc-Andre Barriault. Good win from Barriault, honestly. Good freaking win from Barriault. Powerbar gets the job done. Good win. This makes Chidi and Jaquani look like a beast. Like, in hindsight, it makes him look like a beast for just knocking him out cold easily like that. But yeah, Jordan Wright, I picked him to win. I was going to get early KO, but Marc-Andre Barriault look good. Jordan Wright, man, he's not good at all. I think we can finally agree on that. I don't think he's that good. Like, he lost to Joaquin Buckley and Bruno Silva. Good guys, honestly, but like, I know he lost to Joaquin Buckley and Bruno Silva, but and I know those are good guys, but Barriault, like, he's good, but like, not the greatest. He's good though. He's actually really good. Good one from Barriault, man. He actually looked really good. Got the job done. Got him onto the guillotine. And Wright it was in the clinch, and Barriault landed good shots for enough Wright to shoot a takedown and get guillotined. And yeah, I'll never pick him again. Ever against. I don't care who it is. I'll never pick him again. Ever. I just picked him. Usually I think Barriault would really win this. That's why I said in the full call prediction. I was like, I usually would pick maybe Barriault, but this is just too much of a turnaround. Got KO'd 7 weeks ago against Chidi and Jaquani. I'm like, Wright can KO him as well. Nope. Never picking him Wright again. He sucks. Moving on up the card. Charles Jourdain versus Lando Venata. Yeah. Jourdain got the job done. And he looked really good with it. Venata was actually looking really good. It sucks Venata lost, but like, cause like his career is such a groovy career. Like, this is like no pun intended. Like look at his career. Like lost to Tony Ferguson. Let's just look at this. Lost to Tony Ferguson. Beat John McDessie, lost to David Tamer, draw against Bobby Green, lost to Jakar Close, draw against Matt Frivola, won against Marcus Mariano, lost to Mark DeCage, beat Anthony Medeiros, lost to Bobby Green, beat Mike Grundy, lost to Charles Jourdain. Like, it sucks for him. It really does suck for Mr. Venata. I like Venata, but he was looking good. He was actually looking on feet, pushing, front kicking Jourdain backwards, looking really good. I think got a takedown of his own early on, but Jourdain worked his way back up. Eventually, Jourdain latched on the guillotine. Power guillotine, tried going with. People thought it was one-armed guillotine. It wasn't. He eventually had 2 arms, and that made it so. He eventually had 2 arms to get right before Venata tapped. He had 2 arms right before. He latched up 2 arms, and then afterwards his shorts fell off. What are you doing, man? Tight your shorts, bro. I don't get that. I know it was just Jordan's legs were around him, so he it was weird. So I understand, but I don't get it. Jourdain got the job done though. Good win for Jourdain. Really good fighter. But yeah, moving on up the card, Macy Barber versus Montana De La Rosa. Yeah, Barber actually looked good. Looked good out there. I wouldn't say enough for the future opponent, the future performance, but she looked good out there. Looked good. I know people trash on her because she's kind of annoying, but she actually looked good out there. She looked good. Macy Barber actually looked pretty good out there. And used a really good wrestling game plan. Really looked good. De La Rosa's not really that great. I almost picked her to win. I actually was really close to picking her to win because Barber just isn't good. But she looked improved in this fight. She actually got the win. This time she actually got the win. And yeah, she actually got the win this time. Good win from Macy. Good win from Macy Barber. Good win. I know it was pretty boring. I understand. But you have to give credit. She won all 3 rounds, arguably. I know commentators are saying 1-1 going to the 3rd. No. I know damage counts, but Macy Barber was doing that. She was doing the wrestling clinch game. She got the job done. And good win for Macy Barber. This kind of changes opinions again, back to normal. Because before I was like, this is Macy Barber is just completely trash, not confident anymore. Came out there and looked good. Actually looked like a capable female fighter out there. So good win for Macy Barber. Moving on up the card to the co-main event, Claudio Puelles versus Clay Guida. Amazing performance by Puelles, man. He actually just did that to Clay Guida. Outgo Guida's career. When has the last time he's been submitted? Oh, a guillotine to Jim Miller. Actually, we get submitted by guillotines a lot. Actually, back then he's actually been submitted a bit, but recently. Last time he got submitted before this was 2019. Oh my god. 2019 to Jim Miller. That was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. So, he got submitted by Claudio Puelles. And yeah, Mark Madsen couldn't do anything. Miller, he does, get guillotined a lot, but he shoots a lot of takedowns, so that's kind of why. But, yeah, Puelles, man, different stuff, this guy, 26 years old, still young, we see him go to a decision against Jordan Levitt, fair play, Jordan Levitt, he survived, you out-grappled him, you got the job done, not the greatest opponent, not the greatest, good opponent, Levitt, but not the greatest performance. I guess Schmacker improves a little bit, Like Yelp grapples Grucius Macker, close fight here and there. Eventually gets submission at the end. He's improving. He got submission at the end. He couldn't do it in his last fight. Here it's like a huge jump from Grucius Macker and Clay Guida. He goes out there, submits Clay Guida with a knee bar. This guy's a problem. I think you gotta look at this guy, man. A problem. 26 still has a chance to maybe become something. And he can become something. I don't know. That's really impressive to me. No one's ever done that to Guida. Well, people have submitted him, but not like that. People guillotined him, but he like shoots takedowns a lot. Good win from Puelas, man. I picked Guida. I got it wrong. Moving on up the card for the main event. Jessica Andrade versus Amanda Lemos. Yeah. Andrade. Andrade. Good performance by Andrade, man. Good performance. She got a standing arm triangle choke. Very impressive. Yeah, I think you had to pick Andrade here. If you picked Lamos, it had to been the first round KO. Yeah, Andrade got the job done. She's just a better fighter. And yeah, Andrade is good, man. She's good. I don't know what they're gonna do her versus next. Maybe Yan Jiaonan versus Andrade. Good striking match there. Her versus Mackenzie Dern. Maybe they do one of them. But yeah. Oh, UFC overhyped Lemos a little bit, man. She's not really that great. Round 1 KO. Like if she doesn't get a round 1 KO, she's kind of bad. Like she got lucky. Like Ruiz, this is a bad stoppage. Fair play if she beat Renato Livia Souza, but she lost Angela Hill. It was a pretty bad decision. Close, but like Andrade beat her. Just way bigger. Lemos would win on the feet, but Andrade was just too strong. She has short arms. Eventually locked it up. You see Lemos was like a last breath in before she goes down, and she was down. She slightly tapped. It was over. Andrade wins. And yeah, who got a bonus on this card as well? Andrade, Puelas, Kamdosko. Yeah, that was a really good fight. Kamdosko, Dwight. Pretty patient fight as well, though. But yeah, this is a full card recap for UFC Vegas. This is a full card recap for UFC Vegas 52. Yeah. Peace out, guys. Woo! Peace. Peace out. Peace out.